What do we have going on here, Frank?
This appears to be Main Street Market Day. A lot of vendors, a lot of attractions, a lot of people walking around. It's a nice day. Let's take a walk. So here we are in historic Concord, New Hampshire Main Street. We're walking around looking for people we might know. It's just a nice evening to walk around and enjoy the festivities. We got some booths, we got some food. Up ahead we got some rides in front of the State House. Let's go take a look. This is a non-dunking booth.
Ooh, there's a record sale here. Actually, I told my father to come out here and hang out. He loves vinyl, seriously. But the thing that sucks about being short is that I frame everybody horribly. I mean, look how much taller Frank is in comparison to me.
I can't help it. I'm just beautiful.
And my camera's starting to get really flimsy around the viewfinder. So, luckily, since I have a job, if I ever start, I can find myself a brand new camera other than this POS. Look, a Dunkin' Donuts thing behind me. All right, I'm gonna do this.
Now that we all have vertigo, let's keep going.
Every Jedi Knight should have one of those.
Oh, I got several already. Bayou Billy. There's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Bayou Billy? Billy's gonna sue somebody.
I don't know, since 1953 I guess they're okay. I suppose they came first. We're going to Eagle Square. What fun. Okay, I want to show you something cool. I didn't notice this for the longest time until one day I just happened to glance and catch my eye. This is really neat. Check it out.
Teresa, we good.
Hold on. There we go. Okay.
This little guy right here, unless you know he's there, you'll never see him. It was an accident that I noticed him one day. There's this little gnome in there working on something. Guess we're okay with the cops.
Oh, yeah. Just shooting video, nothing.
Public event, why not?
Except we're coming across like the jewelry sections now, so that's kind of fun.
This is the farmers' art section, or I don't know if it's farmers' art, but it's the art section anyway. So we got a lot of local craftsmen with their jewelry and whatnot, and paintings. And last year there was a guy over here playing a guitar, just playing old folk songs. It was kind of cool. But this is Eagle Square. Right up over here is the Museum of New Hampshire History. I haven't been there in years, so I can't tell you how good it is anymore. But
all right, cool.
Here we got the fountain area. If that's even running tonight. It's a shame. This is a beautiful waterfall setup. I wish I had it going tonight. It's not the same guy who was playing guitar last year. It was obviously for the restaurant instead of the show, the fair itself. But all right, I guess. I don't think it's going to win any major awards anytime soon, but. So there's the art section here, craftsmen and whatnot, like I said. Yeah, where we are right now, most of the buildings around us are about close to 200 years old. You just that one right there, you can see the ancient brickwork and all the lines going up the side of it. A lot of really old historical buildings here in Concord. There's another square on the other side of the street. A lot of kids hang out there. Well, they used to hang out a lot more. Call themselves the Squarians. But a lot of them are some of them are starting causing trouble, so the cops crack down on it, put a stop to it for the most part. But it's worth stopping by. It's a nice place. But while we're here, let's check out the rides and stuff in front of the State House. You don't know many hobbits that rock climb, but there's one now. Oh, look at her go. She's doing pretty good. Here we are in front of the Concord State House. Beautiful historic building. Let's take a walk around the lawn and enjoy ourselves. Look, it's not the Liberty Bell. Remember kids, crack is whack. Remember one time years ago, my mother and I came out here at night after a rainstorm. We just wandered around the grass out here collecting earthworms for our garden. We watched us out here like 2 or 3 hours just picking up worms and having a great old time of it. It was stupid but fun, you know, what can you do? Now we're going to take a shortcut through one of those little alleys over here, go over to the other square. I think it's Bicentennial Square. I forget the name off the top of my head now. And here is one of Concord's many historic alleyways.
How historic, Frank?
I don't know. Pretty historic. Of some historical significance. But I'm no historian, so I can't keep saying history. And here's some of our unhistoric modern art. This had better be worth it. Damn you, Wayne Spears, you better hold up your end of the deal.
It's kind of dead.
Well, here it is. Yeah, everything's on Main Street now. Which also has some very nice fountain work, which also probably isn't working tonight. Unfortunately, some people thought it was funny to put soap in the fountains at one point, so that kind of discouraged the whole use of the fountains in general, but let's see what we got tonight. Now up ahead here is Margarita's Restaurant, which is in the converted old jailhouse. Back in the old days, this was the county jail. And in fact, if you go downstairs, many of the booths are set up in the old prison cells. A lot of good food, a lot of good drink, a lot of good people. Kind of crowded though. Welcome to beautiful Bicentennial Square. Yep, here's our non-working fountains, as well as the world's easiest labyrinth. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Woo!
I could do it. Oh, just like Winnie the Pooh.
Wiggle. No, that's not like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
that is like Winnie the Pooh. You can do it if you want. I'm not going to stop you. Not yet. Now this is a hole in a rock. Not very historical, not very significant, but it is in fact a hole.
I didn't have to squeeze into that, and I feel like squeezing all my freaking body fat juices out. Just watching him go through was like making me sweat. Mind over matter.
And over here, for no reason at all, appears to be a very thirsty turtle. Well, that's enough historical insignificance. Let's head on back down to Main Street. Well, I guess we came to the party a little late. Things are starting to close up. At least some of the vendors are closing up for the night, but it's a beautiful evening. I'm sure it's going to last a little longer anyway. I'm going to go up to the other side of Main Street now and see some of that. Now, here is Pitchfork Records, the ultimate source of classical music or any other kind of music you're looking for. And their brand new location that used to be a pizzeria because they used to be located over here on this corner, which is now empty, unfortunately. See, back in the old days, all the new stuff was in the upstairs, and you go down to the basement and find all the old vinyl and the used stuff. So, you know, if you had some free time, you just go down there and poke around. There's no knowing what you could find. Stuff like this. Open air theater.
What kind of theater?
Open air.
Ah, sweet.
It's a walk-in, drive-in. Wonder what's playing.
Sounds like Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I know it's a Hepburn.
Also, this is as far as the fair goes on this side of the street. Got some classical music, movie playing over here on the big screen. Definitely the quieter end of the street.
Bless you.
Well, this has been the Concord Main Street Fair. This is Frank signing off. Are we good? We live?
Yep.
Are we hot?
Yep.
Are we on the air?
Yes.
Too bad.